Give you another perspective from Henry County. This is video from McDonough earlier this morning. Look at the ice, a thick layer of it coating so many of the streets. Let's check in with 11 Alive's Ariana Manise. Ariana, you and your photojournalist Stephen Boise been driving for hours this morning, seeing so many pockets around the metro. Where are you now and what are you seeing? Even though the sun's out, still pretty treacherous.
Yeah, that is right, Cheryl. We're driving around. We're checking out road conditions in southeast Atlanta. And as you mentioned, the sun is up, but driving conditions are still not favorable, especially if you're not used to driving in conditions like this. And this is what we're seeing on side streets. You see the sun is still up, but it appears that there's still a layer of ice, a layer of snow still on the side streets. And while the snow is gone, we're certainly still seeing the lingering impacts of what we saw yesterday. I'm gonna give you a look at our tire cam. You see the snow still in our tire treads. We are noticing some of the ice starting to melt, but those slick spots really haven't gone away entirely, especially, as I mentioned, on your driveway, roads leading in and out of your neighborhood, which is why city and county officials are telling people if you don't have to leave your house to just stay inside. You can still see snow and ice packed on the street, which makes for very dangerous driving conditions, especially if you're not familiar with driving on roads like this, especially if you don't have the best tires at this point. And we spoke to Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens. He says while they did try to pre-treat roads, they still need more time. Take a listen.
We are not guaranteeing that all of every single lane mile of this city will have snow treatment on it. That is not our guarantee. We're not trying to be a New York or Boston and spend those kind of resources on it where we get one or two of these events a year.
Now, the main highways and interstates are in good shape, but as I mentioned, and as you can see for yourself, the secondary roads and side streets, they're still pretty tricky. If you have to head out, take it slow, watch for those icy spots. And as I mentioned, we're still seeing some progress as the sun is coming up, like in this part right here, but it's still a treacherous situation out on the road, Cheryl.
All right, I'm glad you're taking it slow. Stay safe out there. Really a lot of ice still on the roads.